Is
Is
it
it
just me, or is Andres bare energetic today?
I don't know. Maybe, obviously, I don't want to say, you know, what it is, innit? You got a new guest in the building, innit? So
the energy's different.
Energy's always
okay,
different.
is that what it is?
Nah, don't gas Lauren.
Yeah, you're getting a little
Don't
bit
gas
too
Lauren.
excited now.
Before we went live, she
Okay.
was showing me her DMs of all the joke man DMing her and that. It was appalling. It was
So if you're in her
appalling.
DMs right now, yeah?
I've seen it all.
She's drawing you out right now.
Wow.
I've seen it all.
None of you
So we're
lot-
doing-
none of- all of you that are wasting your time, innit?
I've seen it all, bro. Dwayne from Tottenham and that. I see them DMs, blood. All of you, man, blood. I see them all.
I know enough the Waynes from Tottenham as
That's
well.
what I'm saying. That's why I picked it, blood, because it's all ambiguous and that. Like, who knows, bruv?
That's hilarious.
Shane, where do we start today, man?
Introduce your guest, fam. You ain't got no hospitality, bro.
I don't even introduce myself on the show. Why are we introducing her?
Bro, you're gonna have to introduce
Wow.
yourself.
Introduce
quite
yourself.
You want me
Like,
to introduce myself
Introduce
to your
yourself.
people?
Tell the people them who you are.
I'm Lauren.
Anything more than that?
Bro, that is so.
You ain't getting no fights with that.
no,
You ain't getting no fights with that. You don't want to get no fights.
No.
Alright, cool. Take a
what do
deep
you mean to
breath in
say?
that. Who are you, innit?
Why are you here?
I literally say, are you invited me? Anyway, no, basically I say I'm here, there and everywhere because that's quite literally why I am. Footballer, ex-footballer, boxer now, podcaster, presenter, content creator, social media manager.
Who did you play for, football-wise?
I used to play
Who did you used to play for?
Tottenham, Charlton,
And you're a Chelsea fan?
Birmingham City, England colleges. Yeah, I'm a Chelsea fan.
That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
No, but I've been a
That's a
Chelsea fan though.
disgrace.
Like I haven't club swapped, so I think that's fair enough.
That's still a disgrace. But we got Lauren in the building anyway.
Yeah.
We
Cheers.
got
No
Lauren in the
round of
building.
applause, though.
Yeah,
No,
no.
we don't have this the little
Nah.
teleprompter thing.
Nah,
still.
man don't need all that. Do you know what I'm saying?
The fact that you're here is thanking enough because not many people get to sit next to me. You get what I'm saying? Like I choose who I want to be associated with, and it's a very small list.
Does that include James?
I'll take that.
Bruh, let's keep it real. We could have invited enough people on this channel.
Does that include
and-
Zach?
Bro, let's keep it real. Who have we invited? You're the first guest we've invited by
Really?
choice. By choice.
Wow.
By choice.
Shane's
Wow.
turning up. Obviously, we have a fight. I guess since Lauren's here, we might as well start with the
Katie Taylor fight.
Katie
yeah.
Taylor fight, Chantel Cameron. We covered the first one on DR Sports. Only one person on the panel said that Chantel Cameron was going to win. That was myself.
Fair.
I wasn't there that day still.
No, you weren't there. You weren't there, were you?
I weren't there. I was
Yeah, you weren't there.
obviously big boy since I was in Vegas, innit? So different.
That's a good
levels.
point.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
yeah. Was that around the same time as?
Yeah.
He went to Vegas for the Spence Crawford fight, like the biggest fight in the last decade.
Well, that's a
I'm
good
saying?
enough
So-
excuse. God damn.
But yeah, so I knew Chantel Cameron was going to win,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's going to be a pure beatdown
Again.
this time around. I think it's going to be way worse than the last one. And Katie Taylor's someone that loves to get marked up and bloodied and all that kind of stuff. So, boy, Shane screwed up his face.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let you go first because my words aren't gonna be very pleasant. So
You've got Katie winning.
I don't even rate Katie as a fighter.
Oh,
so
okay, then.
I'm just like obviously you being a woman boxer. Like, what do you think?
We say that loosely, but yeah.
I'm not, bro. Yeah.
No, you got
I'm a novice.
You got to speak it into existence. You got to speak it into
Oh,
existence.
of course. We'll see how it goes, isn't it? But
No, you got to speak into existence. If you want to be a fighter, you just got to say, "Yeah, I'm a fighter." Like that's what it
fair,
is. You were
fair.
calling out men 30 seconds ago. What
not
happened?
men.
Yes,
I
you
spar
was.
with men. There's a difference.
No.
Nah, you were calling out men.
You said James ain't good enough to fight you. That's what you said. That's what you said.
I wasn't
So
gonna
basically, I'm getting drawn out.
I wasn't gonna name names, but Shane's just going for it.
Wow.
But yeah, you tell us about. Did you watch the first fight?
Yeah, I did.
What did you
And
think?
were you before that fight? Were you a Katie Taylor fan?
What do you mean by as in? Did I have Katie winning?
Did you have Katie winning before the fight?
I did.
Okay.
Did you want her to win?
I didn't really have a.
You're Irish.
Okay, yeah, and I was actually in Ireland at the time as well, which is quite.
Exactly. Yeah, come on now. Let's
Anyway.
not. You don't want to get
No,
this.
I don't really have a. The only fighter I'm a fan of is Carissa Shields, female-wise.
See, this is why she's on this seat and not on that seat.
like-
bro.
Where the fuck is she gonna sit on this seat? Bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
But on a big man level, though, I'm glad you said that. Clarissa Shields is the GOAT still.
Nah, I'm not saying. I'd just rather say the female goat. I can't.
GOAT.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
GOAT,
say
innit?
that. Though. That's horrible, bro.
Bro,
It doesn't roll off the tongue. Right?
Yeah,
Clarissa
nah.
Shields, she's that girl in it. But moving
Yeah.
on past that, like, what did you think of the fight itself?
It was obviously quite shocking because I think a lot of people expected Katie to win. So Chantel coming through and doing that, it was a bit like, okay,
I mean,
she turned up.
I don't want to sound
her
a
own
bit
country.
mad, yeah, but before we came on camera, you said size matters, innit? Not in that kind of way, but you were talking about weight. Obviously, Chantel
fire.
Cam...
Do you want to just take me?
Bruv, allow it. I meant in terms of weight classes, innit?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Chantal
yeah.
Cameron being bigger than Katie Taylor,
Yeah.
that obviously played a massive part, which is going to be the same case this time.
100%.
But I don't even think if they were the same size, Katie's technically that much better than Chantal Cameron.
No,
I think
she's
she's
Nah,
I think
she's just a scrappers.
Yeah, I think she might be better, like technically, but it's close. Like I think they have a very similar skill set. Plus, Chantal Cameron is bigger. Plus, Chantal Cameron hits a lot harder, even if they were at the same weight class. That he hits a lot harder. And Chantal Cameron's undefeated record is.
I was going to get to that.
Is a real one, blood.
I was going to say
That's a
sorry to
real
disrespect the
undefeated
Irish
record,
people,
blood.
yeah, but Katie Taylor lost at least 3 fights, man, because she lost the Serrano fight.
She lost to Bassoon.
Yeah, Pursoon at least once.
Yeah.
At least
The first
once.
one.
The first one she definitely lost. Some
the
people
first
say
one.
she lost the second one.
Yeah. Second one was competitive, but the first one she lost. 100%.
You're shaking your head like you disagree.
It was give or take, wasn't it?
Fair enough. How do you think this weekend's going?
It's a long day, same thing.
Yeah.
100%. Katie Taylor's
Where
37 as
is
well.
this one?
Dublin again.
Dublin.
Again?
So on home turf, you're gonna get exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Chantal
She
deserves.
got no pulling power.
Yeah.
bro.
Chantal deserves a
She's
fight.
really
Like, where's she
certain
from?
man in
Like,
your DMs. No pulling power.
oh,
fam.
blood fire. We need to get some air horns. We need to get some air horns.
No pulling power.
No, that was actually good though.
Obviously, my jokes always bank. I don't make a lot of them still. When it comes to Chantal Cameron, I don't even know where she's from, bruv.
I think I'm gonna Google it while you
in
lot talk.
terms
I
of,
think she's from
like,
Nottingham.
Her main fan base. Nottingham normally support their
That's
own.
what
They support
I was thinking. I
Cardiff,
could
they
be wrong.
support Lee Wood, so you would thought that they.
I could be
would
wrong. I'm
support
pretty
her.
sure that she's
You
from
should know this. You're into the whole.
I don't study people geographically.
Northampton. She's from Northampton.
Okay.
She's from Northampton. So
I don't
yeah,
really
maybe
know
okay,
much
yeah.
fighters.
Island it is blood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying.
I only know one brother from Northampton in his pussy or still, so I'm saying.
Bro, I don't even know no one from Northampton still.
Literally so.
I don't even know. I don't know where you're going to meet someone from Northampton, bro.
That's all near Milton Keynes and that, bro. That's all, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
okay.
Island it is, blood. Dublin it is. We run it
Yeah, looked
again.
good last
But
time.
obviously, but what we should have said is, for those who don't know, all 3 of us, and thanks to Lauren, we're going to be I don't even know if you know this, but we're going to be covering the fight this Saturday.
Yeah.
Still live on the
Yeah.
channel.
She knows, like we weren't planning on kidnapping her or nothing like that. But yeah, we will be covering it right here this Saturday. It goes down, and to me personally, yeah, I want to see a stoppage. I'm not gonna like. I want to see a stoppage. Like Chantal Cameron is one of those. There's not many fighters in the female ranks that can stop people. That does have that power. She doesn't have the one punch power, obviously, but she does have a lot of power. She should go in feeling very confident. Like you said, Katie Taylor's 37 now. And she defends as Shane hates with her face.
Yeah, I don't. That's not boxing.
Face
to me,
first
bro.
defending.
That's not boxing.
Do you know what I'm
to me,
saying?
bro.
So
that's a joke thing. Like I didn't grow up watching people use chin as a form of defense. You know what I'm saying? Like head movement and like high guard in it, and actually catching punches. This girl's just catching punches with her face. She's actually lucky that the girl she's fighting will have great punch power.
Yeah.
Bro, every time she fights, her face come looking like mincemeat.
It's like
bro.
Serrano as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
so
feel like
exactly.
she takes a lot of damage.
Exactly. That's why my favourite fighters are Lisa Baumgardner and Clarissa Shields. And before anyone says, oh, you're only going for the black fighters, I'm not only going for the black fighters. It's just that they actually defend themselves with actually defence.
Like
100%.
Caroline Dubois.
She's good, but
gonna
she's
say,
black
she's
as
a-
well. So they're just gonna say that I'm racist.
Well,
what about Lauren?
I've never seen her fight, innit?
Oh, fair enough.
you
but,
come watch me spar.
She talks a good game, innit? She got that Gerald Miller talk, so she hopefully can defend it in the ring. innit?
Can you imagine, yeah, there's so many clips of me just bigging myself up. It would just run
Literally.
age.
Hopefully you ain't got the same prescriptions, blood. You know, like that.
We'll soon find out.
But on a different note, yeah, what do you guys think of this fight not being 3 minutes? Because Serrano fought 3 minutes. Her last fight was 3 minutes.
What was the time in the last fight?
2 minutes. But they're saying they're starting to introduce 3 minute fighting. I want to get your opinion on that in a minute. But they're starting to introduce 3 minute fighting for women's fights. Serrano just fought 3 minutes. Clarissa Shields said her next fight will be 3 minutes. So would you not think this being the platform, like the zone being probably the face of women's boxing, they've really pushed women's boxing far? You know,
I don't think so, because the rematch clause would have been for the same terms as the
Yeah,
first
that's what I
fight.
was gonna say, yeah.
True.
So
true.
I think like
Couldn't
maybe.
they renegotiate that though?
But why would either of them? Whose benefit would that be to? That would be to
Exactly.
nobody's benefit. Let's do the same thing but be more tired. Who does that help?
Bro,
Do you know what I'm saying?
me, fam. It helps me, bro.
Why?
Because I watch women's boxing, yeah, and I just think, fam, they just stop the fights too soon. Like, bro, you think about it, yeah? 10 rounds, 2 minutes. You're only fighting for 20 minutes, bro.
But
Like,
women don't have the same amount of oxygen in their body as men.
equal rights in 2023, bro. We're not doing that right now. It's equal rights, bro. What do you think about 3-minute boxing?
I think if you train for it, then yeah.
They do train for it. I think any woman boxer that heard you say that would be like feel disrespected. Like they don't train for two because they train.
Some people train 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
And the fights still get put on for 2 minutes. So it's not that they don't train for that. It's just that the governing bodies don't allow them to do it.
Yeah, well, it's just a situation.
Do you think,
as long as you both know that it's not like
do you
deep
think
for me.
moving forward it should be more 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
You think 3 minutes?
Moving forward, but for like it's not that deep. Like I'm not going to be like it should have been 3 minutes. I don't think it will change the outcome of it.
I think you'll get more knockouts.
In 3-minute boxing?
Bro, 3 minutes, 12 rounds.
Yeah, you probably
3
would.
minutes, 12 rounds.
Yeah, you probably would.
How much knockouts do you actually see is down to accumulation of punches? Bro, you can you fight for 2 minutes and recover for 1 minute. Bro, they didn't even reduce the recovery time. The recovery time's the same.
Yeah.
Like, I know women are supposed to be weaker, but she's vouching that she's punching up man in sparring.
Yeah,
so
but then
apparently that's not the case.
Weight class wise, there's not many bigger female fighters where you're likely to see the knockouts anyway.
I saw Alicia Baumgardner versus Terry Harper, yeah? And that was a knockout like a man hit her, bro. She froze like I pressed pause. Did you see that knockout, bro? Bro, she got... I wish we can put clips up, bro. If anyone hasn't seen that knockout, bro, she got knocked clean out. So that's what I'm saying.
When the pool gets bigger, I'm pretty sure...
How does that happen? How do we get the pool bigger for female fighters?
Participation, it starts from the bottom, doesn't it?
No, the influencer thing doesn't really help still.
It does help.
No, it doesn't.
This is a good debate.
No, it does.
Hold on, go on. Lay out your stool for why it helps. Go on. Sit up, right.
Sit up.
Yeah, I'll sit up with you.
Take somebody like me, Take somebody like me who's took up the sport. I'm 21. If I go and clean out the influencer game, what's stopping me from trying to step into the pro?
But here's the difference. When you see the money disparity between influencer and pros, you're not going to want to go over. Look at Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury ain't coming back to influence.
But it depends why you're in the sport, though, because for me, I grew up playing football, academy football, female academy football. We weren't getting paid.
Let me ask you a question. Did you grow up broke or did you grow up rich?
I'd say in between.
All right, cool. You see, most people that are high-level boxers, they grew up broke. So when they boxed... They boxing for a completely different reason. KSI is rich. You know what I'm saying? So when he's boxing, a man who's boxing and already got money, 9 times out of 10 is getting slumped by the man who's boxing to actually feed their family.
It does depend on what you're doing though, because I'm heavy on the social media at the moment and the boxing complements it. So if I want to take it further, just from a competitive edge, why not?
But I use it. But your argument was, if I go and clean out the influencer division, what's stopping me from stepping into the pros? If you go and do well in the pros, what's stopping you from stepping into the influencer scene? What's stopping you from doing it the other way around?
Because then you're not an influencer boxer. You are classified as a crossover boxer, and you're not likely to get the influencer matchups.
But then you only need 1 or 2 big fights.
Like Tommy.
You only need 1 or 2.
It's different with that because he fought KSI. Like there's a guy I know.
And Jake Paul.
Exactly. So these are Jake Paul would be classified as a pro.
Yeah, if you're like, I can't even use Ngannou as an example. I'm thinking crossover like UFC MMA crossover. But if you can build a big brand in professional sport. Because all the professional boxers that we've seen are joke man like Joe Fournier and Pineda and that. But I mean, like, but I'm saying like, if you...
Didn't Shakur Stevenson say he's fighting that youth from Misfits?
There's Dean the Great.
That's his name.
But he's a literal example of what I'm saying. A young guy who's cleaned out his division in the influencer scene now can step into and get a big money fight against Ryan Garcia or something. Why not?
But this is what I'm saying. Yeah, you look at it from a very short-sighted perspective. I'm looking at it long term when I'm saying I don't think that the eyes that actually watch influencer boxing will ever translate and increase the eyes that watch proper boxing. Before the video started, you said you want to be a pro boxer eventually.
I don't know.
You know, okay.
Maybe.
I know people, like we were on the channel with Zach, yeah? Mm-hmm. Zach loves influencer boxing. That's all this guy swallowed the influencer encyclopedia. Mm-hmm. This guy knows every influencer boxer. But he has no boxing care. of real boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them man only care about this little idiot thing. And for me, in my opinion, that's cool. But you will never see people go from from influencer to like hardcore pro boxing.
Yeah, but also
that.
as much as you guys grow the pool of boxers in your space, you would then shrink the pool of professional boxing. So then the credibility of being a professional boxer could be
Reduced.
damaged.
I disagree.
Because if you've got all these men now that are going into gyms and signing up to gyms from 12 to 18 years old, they want to go to influencer boxing.
Do they though?
But if they want money, then they do.
Okay, but if you're not an influencer, just get that idea out of your head.
Yeah, but you got to tell them that. Some of these men can't box for shit anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no quality control for influencer boxing.
Okay, no,
what did you say? You said,
I'm saying, from youth level, there's definitely more gloves being picked up because of it.
But
Which could then be developed into professional talent.
Could be developed into Misfits talent.
You can't be
if they get the followers.
But you can't show your true ability because you know that people ain't gonna want to fight you. It shows you that the quality control for influencer boxing isn't that high.
Dean the Great
shit to be an influencer boxer.
Dean the Great is an outlier. Dean the Great is an outlier.
If you're great, no one ain't gonna want to fight you.
How many people from Misfits could be top 20 world ranked?
Not one.
Exactly. Now, Dean the Great, he's a very good boxer.
Top 20.
I'm just giving like benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to be generous. I'm trying to be really generous.
It's crazy. I just think there could be a transition.
Man, let's do the transition.
With the younger ones. I do.
This guy. Bro, last week was the rainbows, now it's on this, bro. I can't do this, bro.
What do you mean?
I'm not trying to get cancelled. My name is not Andrew Tate, fam. I'm not trying to be part of this,
Man,
bro.
don't care.
I'm so done.
I'm just laughing for the sake of it, okay? But yeah. Why not? I don't get it.
You don't think it will damage the sport?
No. It's done wonders for the sport, if anything, because it was
not
done.
Pros. It's done wonders for individuals.
When? Give us a time
what do you
period.
mean when? I feel like
I'm asking you when, because I'm not trying to mug you off. No, I'm serious. You're 21. So when you say the pro boxing scene was dying, when? Because if you're going back to like 10 years ago, you were 11.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So when are you?
Right. Where was boxing 5 years ago?
AJ was selling out Wembley 5 years ago.
But it wasn't. Like, boxing's not even going to be in the Olympics, right?
But that's for safety purposes. That's not because
of popularity.
Wall climbing and skateboarding and all them things.
No, you have to chat to the Olympics, but that's not due to popularity.
What I'm trying to say is, I think it has brought the hype back up for boxing in general, because I think people that watch the influencer boxing would have their eyes on the pro stuff as well.
I think so.
I would love to see the figures, because I think so.
We can get the figures.
I genuinely think so.
The only thing I do think influencer boxing has done is it's created a level for finance in terms of this is how much influencers are getting paid. And boxers now are saying, raw, this man's getting paid X. So in order for me to get X, I need to now fight the best.
Yeah, influencer boxing might have raised the water level in terms of P's, but it hasn't raised the water level in terms of views.
But it's also entertainment as well. It's not just about the boxing.
That's the point. But that's why I think that some of the top, if you take the top 10 most technical boxers in the world and put them in a tournament, the average person that's watching Misfits boxing might not actually enjoy that, because they're actually too technically good.
Facts.
Does that make sense?
Because some of the guys are technically good now.
Give me 1 second. Give me 5 names that you think are technically good.
That's a good question.
Dean's one of them.
Yep.
Wooly's one of them.
Who?
Wooly Sharks.
Never heard of him.
Yes, okay, that's the one that he fought. Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Slim.
Nah. If Slim is your third pick, you've lost this argument. So moving on.
This isn't chronological order, okay?
No, I'm just saying, that's who your mind went to third, but okay, cool.
I do think...
Slim's okay.
What about the women? Because I've seen some of these women fight. Bruh, come on now.
This is why I'm trying to get into the scene.
Listen, yeah. Just before we move on, we'll have no Alexia Grace slander on this show.
I don't even know who that is.
That's great then. You know what I'm saying? Don't disrespect my babes like that. You know what I'm saying? But carry on.
I don't even know who Alexia Grace is.
Carry on.
I thought she won.
I know there's a next girl called Wet. That's all I know.
That's the girl that she fought.
That's all I know. I'm thinking, what kind of name is that?
Did you not see the fight the other night? York Hall, Julie versus...
Nah, bro. If it was an influencer fight, he's not going to have watched it.
But
He's
me
not gonna
and
watch
literally
it.
right
Not
now.
even for fun.
It's not.
It's
He don't
not
find it
fun,
fun. He don't find it fun.
You've not watched one influencer fight.
He watched the ones that he hates on the show on DR Sports to watch.
What I want you to do, yeah, is go back, yeah. The week before you came, there was a DR Sports Live, yeah, and Expressions was on it. Me and Nick was
Was
on
this
it.
KSI Tommy
and
Fury?
Zach. Tommy Fury and KSI.
Okay, I got asked to be on that, but I was there.
If you
Fucking
watched
bit.
me on that live, you would have seen a guy just.
He was
like,
chilling.
I was like, bro, this
He was
is.
chilling. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say
to
2
be
words.
fair, a lot of them fights did disappoint though. There was only Dean's fight and Slim's fight were the
I
only
mean,
two that were
it
like.
definitely-
But that's what I'm saying. Like you can't even give me 5 names that are technically good.
I mean,
In the whole of Misfits, you can't.
If we're
No,
being
but-
honest,
One second. Let her land it. You gave us Waleed and Dean,
Oh, yeah, go on, go on.
who were good, cool. Slim, I would dispute. He's one of the more technical boxers, but his style's very unorthodox. If he goes into a professional boxing gym and even an amateur boxing gym, they'd be like, this guy's not good. So who else?
No, I disagree.
What amateur gyms have you been in?
No, I disagree. No, just because I think they have. I'm not saying they're ready to go now. I'm not
No, I
saying
hear
throw
that.
them in the ring, but I think there is potential for them
How old
to
is Slim?
compete. I'm not talking about Slim. I'm talking about like Dean and that. I think there's
we already said
okay.
Dean and Waleed. Give us someone else. You're going in
Like,
circles,
Waleed's
blood.
like 19, I think. So of
We
course
already said those two. Give us someone else.
bro, this is pressure. We are.
you wouldn't know her, but actually no, she's too old. Okay. Let me cook
Whenever
for a
you're ready
sec.
to throw in the towel.
Whenever you're ready is crazy.
Whenever you're ready to throw in the towel.
Yeah, still.
I'm struggling.
I mean,
okay. Did you watch KSI Tommy Fury?
Yes.
He did well.
Who's he?
KSI did
that
well.
was a whining contest.
But do
Firstly,
you-
that was not.
Do you,
that was
You think
probably don't
KSI
rate-
did well?
Okay, let's just not even. Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Against a professional boxer.
Who is not even ranked in the top 100?
Yes.
He's not even ranked in the top 100.
Also, when you say he did well, you mean he did well, like, because he survived and made it look a certain way, like
He survived. Okay.
because the reason I say that is because that's not how boxing works. Because a lot of the MMA fans say this is maybe before your time. I'm not even trying to mug you off. A lot of the MMA fans say Mayweather did well. I'm sorry, McGregor did well because he survived against Floyd for 8 rounds. But Floyd's fucking around with this guy.
I wouldn't say he survived. I would say he did compete.
Who?
KSI did compete.
Bro,
with Tommy.
that was the what? Because
I would say it was a competition. I would say it was
was
a
a hug-
competition.
It was a twerking competition.
It was a definite hugging competition.
Yeah,
Because
couple
then
jumping
remember,
jacks,
that
yeah.
was Bouncer versus Arms Part 2. That was just straight hugging. And as you
If
said,
my dad's
even-
Jamaican, if he walked in and caught me with that on the TV, he'd think I was watching something different. He wouldn't have even recognised that as serious.
As Nick said, yeah, we need to go and clip
Bro.
that and play Egyptian behind it.
Yeah,
That's what we need to do.
100%. 100%. You can clip that and play Hold You behind that. 100%. Honestly, some Jar Cure or something, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll never find this peak, bro. I swear down. That's not a serious thing. That's not. You know what I mean? That's not a serious thing.
I'm gone. But I'm just saying, I think there could be in the future people competing.
I think there could be, but you have given us zero
how you-
evidence.
this is
You've
how
given
you
us
know-
no evidence of that
There's
so
no
far.
evidence. It's only been going for
This
a
is
couple
how
of
you know
years.
some
It's been going
yardies
less
run
than
this channel,
a year and
yeah?
a bit.
We didn't even plan to talk about this and we're
Yeah,
just
screaming, my
scattered,
bad,
bro.
yes.
What is going on, fam? We
Nah,
are
my
Let's
just
bring it
podcast
back.
is the same.
Let's
Yeah,
bring it back to proper boxing, yeah?
Sorry, guys.
Demetrius Andrade. Do you call him Andrade or Andrade?
Andrade, yeah.
Andrade, yeah? Demetrius Andrade fighting David Benavidez.
This
When's that
Sunday.
fight happening?
This Saturday, same.
This Saturday.
Yeah.
But
It's the same.
basically, Sunday
Of course, yeah. We're gonna preview the fight. By the time we're wrapping up our
Katie
fight,
Taylor thing.
the Katie Taylor fight, they'll start going. We're not gonna cover that fight. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 in the morning. It sounds like it's on the West Coast in America. But we'll do a little preview and a little prediction and stuff like that. I was gonna chuck it to Shane. I want a prediction from you because it's a very, very difficult fight to call. But I have something in my head, but I'm not gonna say it just yet.
Bro, I love Andrade. Anyone who knows me, bro, Andrade's one of my favorite. If you ever see me box, I box just like this dude. And that's why when you said...
I box just like
Okay,
Andrade.
no,
Nah,
okay.
someone
No,
clip
wait,
that.
wait. I mean, in
Someone
terms
clip
of-
that.
No, I
That's
tried
what I say.
to-
If you ever see
No.
Messi play ball, that's exactly how I play.
No, in
Was it-
terms of, I tried to imitate his style.
Got you.
I tried to imitate his style.
Yeah.
That's why when you said he's boring, I was like, bro, this girl don't even respect the things. So I was thinking,
Nah,
But that's
Okay,
the criticism
boring,
that he's got before,
nah,
though.
it's cool, he's boring.
He's got that
hard,
criticism.
He's hard to watch if you want a bit of excitement.
Very, very true. So
Same as Kes.
obviously he's moving up a weight class against
Okay.
really, really good fighter. And let's keep it real, no one's wanted to fight Benavidez. And I have to give Andrade credit. And the truth is, as much as I want Andrade to win, I don't think he's going to be able to sustain the level of, remember, Benavidez is going to apply a lot of pressure, and Andrade starts fights really fast. If you look at everybody's fault, he's knocked them down in the first 3 rounds. But in the back end of the fight, you can see he gets a bit tired, he gets worn down a bit.
Is he also a little bit one-dimensional? Because if he doesn't, Benavidez is going to come forwards. Mm-hmm. He's going to fight off the back foot. He's very good at fighting off the back foot. But if he's not successful
at keeping that distance,
and then kind of flipping the pressure a little bit. If he doesn't get that off in the first 2-3 rounds,
that's a fact.
We haven't really seen a plan B from him.
Facts. You're 100% right, and that's the concern, and that's why I say, as much as I know, right, it's peak for me to say, that's why I've got Benavidez winning, because down the stretch, I know Benavidez' pressure will take his toll. Early, you're going to look at Andrade and be like, right, this guy's fast, he's explosive, he's quick, and his foot speed is just significantly faster than Benavidez. The southpaw stance is going to be something Benavidez is going to have to get around as well. But once Benavidez, he's like a freight train. Once he starts, it's very hard to stop him. Andrade's going to have to hit him with something early, because Andrade does have punch power. Like, even though he is boring, he does have punch power. He just doesn't always let it go. Like, everybody's ever
He's a pure boxer.
Indeed.
So, yeah, he focuses boxing first, and maybe he's like an Arsenal. He's too patient to pull the trigger.
Facts.
He's waiting for that perfect punch, and he's not really going to gamble like that.
But but I do think Benavidez is going to win, unfortunately. And I'm going to say this as well, like, it's going to be unfortunate, because you look at a dude who's a 2-weight world champion. He's been ducked by so many dudes.
For sure.
And he's so talented, former Olympian. Like, he was one of the best amateurs that came out of America. He won Golden Gloves like 5 times. Like, he's such a tremendous talent, but he never got the marquee names because of the same thing you're talking about, not being exciting and people just not wanting to fight him. And he's going to have his first ever step up, and he's probably going to lose, and people are going to say, well, I told you he wasn't that good in the first place. Yeah. And that's what I hate.
What annoys me as well is that both these guys want to fight Canelo. Both of them have a very good chance of beating the current version of Canelo, who's a little bit older and struggling a little bit. But Canelo will be the first person to say, that's why I never fought you. You were never good enough in the first place. But at the time, Lauren wasn't even able to drink alcohol at the time when Andrade a few years ago was chasing Canelo down. She weren't. Do you know what I'm saying? But at that time, if they fought, Andrade would have caused him, I think, serious problems. Do you know what I mean? Because, I think Canelo got to a point where he didn't want to fight people that were very athletic. He's fighting people that are durable, maybe have a chin, could throw a few punches. Your John Ryders, my man that he fought the other day, the bigger brother of the
Jamel Charlo.
Of the Charlos, do you know what I mean? But he's staying away from super athletic fighters at this point.
We know why, because he fought Floyd, super athletic, he got scored. He also fought Erislandy Lara, who some people say he won that fight. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, he's like, give me the English fighters. He fought Callum Smith, Billy Joe Saunders, enough of them.
Plant feet
fighters. Yeah. I want to say, I know, how familiar are you with either of those?
Yeah, it's long. It's that one, I can't lie. Right, I did a bit of background on them both. I've got... Do
you want to make a prediction? Make a prediction.
I'll
Andrade or Benavidez?
Yeah, I've got Benavidez winning.
Because he's easier name to say, innit?
No, don't mock it. No. I just think he'll put the pressure on.
What kind of mid-race girl can't pronounce black names?
No, I just can't remember.
Andrade ain't black. Demetrius Andrade, that sounds like Spanish.
Yeah, actually, it's got
They're not more Spanish than Benavidez.
Benavidez. That's very true.
Yeah, I feel like if they were the same size, naturally, I would edge the fight towards Andrade.
Me as well.
But it's just
Benavidez
the size difference.
It's
he's a little bit of a weight bully. It's a little bit of that size difference, and that's where I feel like I have to edge it towards towards Benavidez. Sorry, but listen, Saturday night we're here. We're gonna preview the fight. We'll find out who eventually wins both the.
We're doing a quick fight, yeah.
We'll do that separately.
All right, cool. Say nothing.
Saturday night. We're gonna find out who's gonna win against the in the Chantel Cameron Katie Taylor fight. Obviously Benavidez Andrade. One last time, Chantel Cameron by stoppage. Benavidez late stoppage. Shane.
I'm gonna say Chantel Cameron by stoppage as well. No, by points. I see Chantel Cameron on points, and unfortunately, bro, Demetrius Andrade is gonna lose by stoppage. Unfortunately, it's gonna be painful to watch as well, because that's my guy.
Yeah, it's peak. Lauren?
Chantel Cameron UD.
Yep, and...
comfortably.
Benavidez how?
I want to see a stoppage.
Yeah,
That's
soon
what I
or
wanna
more.
see.
You ain't gonna even watch it because it's at 5 o'clock. In
Yeah,
the
we'll
morning.
see.
Can't lie, yeah.
We'll see. We'll clock it the next morning. But listen, man, that's us. Episode 6 in the books.
Got a special guest in that.
Special guest and that.
Thanks
We're
for having
moving.
me.
Do you know what I'm saying? And just for Lauren as well. Not even just for Lauren, blood. For me, 'cause I'm special. Like, what we doing? But partly for Lauren. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Saturday night, we're going to be back here. You know how it goes. We're going to see some stoppages. But if we don't see a stoppage in the fight, we'll just get Lauren to knock out James or something. We'll see some
James
type of
ain't gonna
stoppage.
even be
We'll
here,
see
fam.
some type of stoppage, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We'll see something regardless. So, do you mean all the fireworks and that? Like, subscribe. See you Saturday. Love.